Hello, and welcome back to another requested reading. This one will be on Rihanna. The person who requested the reading just wanted an update on her current energy, that's surrounding her, what's going on with her. So we're gonna see. It is May 4th, 2026, and it is 2:23 a.m. All right, let's get started. All the cards have been pre-shuffled with Rihanna in mind already. So we're going to start off with the African Goddess Rising Oracle cards. And I just want one card to see the current energy she's in right now via these cards. So at the bottom of the, okay, oh, look at that. That's so cute. Number 16 could be significant to Rihanna. And then look, right now her current energy is joy. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. And it's very fitting because look, it's a woman breastfeeding a baby, and we know that she's just had a baby girl not too long ago. So I think that is very fitting. All right, let's split the deck. Oh, ether cord number 27. So, huh. All right, so yeah, there you go. So splitting this deck like this and getting the ether cord, it's like the cord is all about breaking something, breaking something, breaking away from something, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just leave it there for now. Can I get one card, please? What is the current energy that Rihanna is in via these cards, please? What is the current energy she's in? Hold on, my fucking hair itching. Whew. Okay. What is the current energy that Rihanna is in? Ooh, this is good. I mean, number 41, celestial alignment. Now, I said this is good because whenever you're in alignment, that always means you're on track, when it comes to your purpose, your goals, whatever it is that you're trying to do. So she's in her current energy right now is in alignment. And remember, joy, and then we had the ether cord, you know what I'm saying? So she probably done cut off something, and whatever she cut off, it has her in alignment. Okay, number 41 could be significant. Let's read it. Let's read it. So cool beings, yes. This is water element, and she is a Pisces, you guys. So let's see. This is what it says right here. It says the healer and the teachers of teachers who loves for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in formy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. Peep game. Whatever Rihanna is doing, what it says, as so above, as below, spirit is, they good. What she's doing down here, you know what I'm saying? It's in alignment up there, you know what I'm saying? They're cool with this. They're more than likely happy for her. It says your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take that from you, what they didn't give to you. So that's interesting because remember, I said whatever when it comes to her current energy, she has cut off something, and cutting that off, whatever it may be, has put her in alignment, and those up there are proud of her success. It says, how do you want, it says, how do you want to feel? You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings. Celestial alignment is being in sync with your energetic feeling, the frequency of the secrete. Everything that you desire is in the frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of the God slash goddess, okay? And it says, declaration, I am always being guided in the right direction. In order to be guided in the right direction, oftentimes we have to cut off things that no longer serves us. Cut it from the cord, you know what I'm saying? Cut it from the cord. So she's in a wonderful current energy right now. It's in alignment with the path that she's supposed to be on. At the bottom of the deck, she has naked. So let's go over to naked and see what naked says for her. Wow, more water. Okay, this is naked. And this is more water element, y'all. So we got 2 water cards coming out for her. And as I said, she is a Pisces, so it's pretty okay. All right. It says, wow. Dang. Okay. Sorry, I just be reading shit quicker. Okay. It says, and her sister lives in the Acapulco River. That's crazy. We just talked about some water over here and foamy waters, and now it's talking about her sister. So peep game. Just looking at it from a different perspective, when it talks about her sister, it says, but the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mami Wata influence, emotions, and gifts her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Damn. It says, hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. Listen, she, for whatever reason, was hiding her feelings, and that's why this celestial card came out, and it talked about being in alignment with your feelings, you know what I'm saying? And now over here with the sister card, it talks about your emotions. It says, hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. So showing your feelings is not something that she should have been not, well, according to these cards, it's something that she shouldn't been ashamed of. It's her superpower. So whatever she's no longer ashamed of, because she done cut something off, and now it done made her elevated, and it says your superpowers. Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. It says practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. Damn right. Go read on everything. Okay? Speak your truth. Share your story. Cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. I have the courage to be vulnerable. All this is saying in a nutshell is that for a while she has not been showing the world the real her. She's been, I'm not gonna say putting on a facade, but whatever she chose not to show she felt as if it was some type of weakness. But somehow she done figured out that no, this is your power. And when you do this, you are in alignment. So she is in a beautiful current energy right now. Go, Riri. Anyway, anyway, shout out to the person who requested the reading. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of other readings, but shout out to you for this. I know you asked for a lot of readings kind of in this lane right here, so thank you for that. Okay. Let's see. Put this up here. All right. So I want to use these cards right here. These are the star cord. Let's cut that cord, girl. These are the Star Code Astro Oracle cards. And I just want to ask for 2 cards, right? And I want to know basically the energy that is shaping her rebirth and the reason behind all of this, like the lesson behind it. So the first card is going to be the shaping of her rebirth, and the second card is going to be the lesson behind it. All right, so why is she shaping this way, and then why? Okay, well, what's she shaping into and why? At the bottom, okay, interesting that this card would come out. So remember, I just said the energy that's shaping her rebirth right now. And the funny thing is that we got number 40, which goes right along with number 41. So 40, 41. The reason why she's getting in her alignment, it has something to do with her resources. It has something to do with her resources because this is at the bottom of the deck. As always, I pre-shuffle all my cards, okay? And this one is at the bottom of the deck. It's very fitting. So the reason why, it has to do with her resources. This is the second house right here. All right, so let's see. Whoo! Review. Damn. This is number 15. Listen, 15. Listen to this, y'all. Remember I said this right here, Mama Wata? I said this right here is the sister. This right here is the sister, right? This is number 30. Okay? Right here, we have number 15. Half and half, okay? She's reviewing some things, okay? She's in the process of reevaluating things. This is what retro review is all about. Going back, I'm hearing, going back, checking the list. Who's been naughty, who's been nice, like Santa Claus type shit, you know what I'm saying? She's going back and readjusting things, y'all. Why? Shit, that money, honey. She making sure everything is lining up like it is supposed to be lining up. And we're talking about what planetary energy is shaping her rebirth, okay? This is crazy. In order for things to be reshaped, you have to go back and review them. Okay, you have to make sure you're in alignment. All right, so something about them resources, baby. It's something about checking that list twice and making sure who's naughty and who's not naughty. Okay, let's go. Damn. Okay, that's it. All right, so we gonna get 2 cards, y'all. Here we go. This card right here is gonna tell us the energy that is shaping her rebirth. Oh shit. 2 cards came out. So this one right here is the energy that's shaping her rebirth, and this right here is the lesson behind it, baby. Baby, turn it around. Woo! Cause a motherfucker is in Aries season, baby. Her energy is in Aries season, you feel me? Aries is all about motion, putting shit into action, Don't play with it. Number 22 could be significant to her, okay? The great thing about it, I want to say could be significant to you know who, but I don't know who the you know who could be, but yeah. So here we go. Let's see the energy that's shaping her rebirth. Number 10, which is Capricorn. Where's the book at? So let's go to it. Let's see what it's talking about. Okay, so Capricorn talks about achieve. I'm trying to tell y'all, girl, she on a mission. We got Mars, okay, which is Aries energy, you feel me? And then you got Capricorn, and it talks about achieve. She's moving, y'all, and she's moving fast. Whatever she's doing, she's moving fast and making sure everything is in alignment and in order. I like this for her, okay? So we're talking about what planetary energy is shaping her rebirth. And we got that Capricorn because she's trying to achieve something. No. She's not trying to achieve shit. She's in the process of achieving something. Okay? I have to reword it. They said reword it. Okay? I'm not so good with these words, but I be trying. All right, so here we go. Damn. Didn't I just say she's in the process of she's in the process of achieving something. And I said Mars is all about action, motion. Look at here. Look at the word, y'all. Look at the word. Action is the first fucking word down here. Action. I'm telling you, baby girl, go Riri. Listen, this situation needs a good and healthy structure, foundation upon which you can build solidarity. Oh my God, Capricorn. Why am I so loud? Okay, ambitious and drive and determination, willpower and precision. When used with integrity, the qualities accumulate into the gift of leadership. I'm telling you. The mere goat reminds us to dive into spirit. That's all that naked card in this celestial alignment is talking about, y'all. It says, into the dream world, get a vision for the good of all the sentient beings, then do the work needed to manifest. Find motivation, set a goal, and build with integrity. This is amazing. Mountain goat climbs easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable in flat terrain. Man, listen. Didn't we talk about her not being comfortable in certain situations? Okay. It says the mountain goat is not comfortable on what was it? It says the plain. Where the fuck did I just read that in? The mountain goat climbs easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable on flat terrain. Something has been dull for her. Something has been dull for her. And she's in the process of changing all of that around. It says Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel flat and see no progress. If you can't fish, goddamn, ain't she a Pisces, y'all? If you can't fish, mend the net. Look for what can be done now and make it into a project. So lo and behold, little do a motherfucker know, she been building this shit up in her brain, you know what I'm saying? When a fish is trapped in a net, you know what I'm saying, they can breathe. Well, they can't breathe, but you know the net got little holes and shit in it, you know what I'm saying? It seems like she was trapped in a situation where she couldn't breathe properly, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't really be who she wanted to be. Whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't her. It says make short-term plans that take you to medium-term goals and help you climb your mountain over time. Exactly like I said, this girl's smart as fuck, y'all. And I never said she wasn't. But this is a smart motherfucker right here. I can tell already. I'm already, man, listen. Celebrate each step. Capricorn encouraged you to practice skills and develop spiritual discipline. Man, learn to control yourself, not others. Bottom line, you know what? I can't force a motherfucker to do shit. Whomever a motherfucker is, you feel me? Whatever the situation is, I can't force anybody to do anything. But what I can do is make sure I'm in alignment so I can achieve what it is that I need to achieve, my goals. Okay? It says, learn to control yourself, not others. Lead rather than dictate. It says, look for guidance from elderlies or experts and grow your personal authority. Your personal authority. Isn't Aries all about authority in major arcana? Ain't that what Aries is all about? Authority. It specifically says grow your personal authority. When I think about personal, shit, and don't nobody really know what's going on. I'm growing my personal authority. You know what I'm saying? This is to myself. Don't nobody know what I'm doing, but know I'm doing some shit. I'm telling you, whatever this review is, whatever she's doing, is she been doing it in her head. Now she's in a position to put it out there on paper, or well, not necessarily paper, but physically do it. That's where the shit started at first. It starts in your mind. When you create it in your head, then it physically forms, is what I'm trying to say. And that's what she's been doing. Develop confidence through your portfolio. Observe and savor what you think you can and cannot, but what you've actually done. Challenges. Keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation. Oh my God. Control. A tendency to become controlling or manipulative when feeling anxious. Do not fall in love with others' competence. Let it inspire your own. Wisdom, the gift is wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of the Capricorn, as is connection to spirit, tradition, and discipline that offers a sound foundation for our evolution. Wow. This is big, y'all. And one thing we do know, in tarot, Capricorn is represented by the devil. She done turned that devil loose. She done turned that devil loose. I'm telling you, dude, this shit is crazy to me, though. It's funny. All right, so shit. Let's see. So, um, that's the planetary energy that is shaping her rebirth. Now, here's the lesson behind it all. Okay, what cosmic lesson is she integrating? What is the lesson behind all of this? I'm surprised. I said I'm surprised. I'm not surprised, but I am eager to see what this card is. Okay, this is crazy. Remember, I just said in tarot, the devil is represented by Capricorn, and I said she done turned that. She said the devil done turned her loose. Okay, what can beat the devil? Because we're talking about the lesson behind it all. What can beat the devil? Strength. What can beat the devil? Having strength to overcome. This is the lesson behind it all. And number 13, you know, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. I believe that is Scorpio. Don't quote me if it ain't, goddammit. But I think it's Scorpio. Is it Scorpio? Fuck, I don't fucking know. But I'm feeling like the death card transitioning. That's what I'm feeling like, y'all. Like, for real. She going through a whole transitioning. And the only thing that can beat that third devil is the strength card, you feel me? All right, so let's go on over to it and see what it has to say. Strength. It says, your voice matters. Trust that you are what's needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time. So you have an advantage. You have an advantage. But it's up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for the opportunities just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes, even if you don't know it yet. It is up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. Wasn't at the bottom of the deck the resource card? And I split it and we had review. I'm telling you. Play to your strength. Use your contacts. Sing the song that best fits your voice. Do so with humble and respect for the process. Man, the situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person's to get ahead. The wind is with you, but will not do the work for you. That's why that motion right there, that motion card, action, baby. Take the lead. Authority right there, y'all. Do your work and bring your team along with you. Shit. I don't know, man. Don't even say nothing, Shay. Because I'm thinking about team, but I ain't thinking about the same team y'all thinking about. Y'all thinking about hair, makeup, things of that nature. Nah. No. Gotta be smarter than that. This shit deeper than that, bro. Just, I'm telling you. It may be, this is a challenge. It may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them, or you may be left high and dry once the game is over. Y'all ain't even gonna understand it, man. Y'all ain't even gonna understand what this is, dude. Gift for weeks, for months or a lifetime. You have been prepared for this moment. The muscle you built in the body and the soul, and understand how you have accord and needed here at this time and place. So whatever it is, like I said, she's been building this up and doing this for a good while now. Now it's just time to put it into action, into motion, whatever that may be, man. Yo, whatever that may be. That's crazy. 23. 23. You put this 10 and this 13 together. It's 23. We got 22 right here, y'all. She finna get into motion. I'm telling you. It's right here. It's man, listen. Let's get into the tarot. Let's see what the tarot got to say. I'm gonna just get my little trusty book because I know I'm finna need it, okay? This right here, you guys. Ooh, look at that at the bottom of the deck. The 10 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups, and as a water sign, this is beautiful for this to be at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. So, let me just move these cards up here. All right. Let's see what the tarot got to say for her. Man, listen. I split the deck, and we got the 10 of Cups, and then we got the 9 of Coins. You know what? We just finna read it. Let's just read it. I don't have to, you know? Let's just read it. Let's see what it has to say. So there, we're gonna, where them coins at right there. But let's go to the cups first. So the 10 of Cups talks about great joy. Didn't when I cut at the bottom of the deck of her cards in the very first one, what was the first word, y'all? Didn't it say joy? Didn't it say joy? Yes, the fuck it did. It said joy. And I said she was breastfeeding a little baby on now. But now we get to the 10 of Cups, and the first word is great. Second word is joy. Pleasures of life. Happy family. Peace, contentment, ecstasy. Ecstasy. And it says a full heart. Being loved and cared for. Being loved and cared for. So you got all of that. You got pleasure, great joy of life, and happy family, peace and contentment, ecstasy, you know what I'm saying? A full heart, being loved and cared for. And you got some money. Okay, we know she got money. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, material comfort, abundance, wanting for little, accomplishments, honors, gains, sense of self-worth, safety, and security, prudence, long-term planning. Long-term planning. I've been saying she's smart as fuck, okay? She's smart as fuck, okay? without that, we would have managing danger, able to weather a storm. Managing danger, able to weather a storm. I'm telling you. Man. Okay, here we go. Tattoo, tarot, and intuition. I want to ask for 7 cards. Normally I ask for 9, but I want to ask for 7 cards for Rihanna. Damn. Okay, y'all didn't give me much time, but all right. Okay. So, y'all, the first card is going to be the past cycle that is ending. Okay. The second card is going to be the present energy. The third card is going to be the creative rebirth. The fourth card is going to be the emotional balance. Okay. All right. And the fifth card, y'all, is going to be the hidden influence. The sixth card is going to be, put it over here, the challenge. And the last card, number 7, is going to be the potential outcome for her. The potential outcome for Rihanna. Here we go. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Y'all see I just picked, ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I picked it up because I wanted to show you guys the King of Wands and the Mars motion card, okay? Aries is represented by Mars, okay, you guys? Mars is all about action, movement, motion, things of that nature, okay? So the potential outcome, we got the King of Wands, y'all. Let's and what was crazy is that once I remove that at the bottom, change, baby, change. I'm telling you, this is all her reading been talking about, okay? So there's going to be some type of change, you guys. Let's see. I think I'm going to try to do, what time is it? I think I'm going to try to do Chris Brown too, y'all. It's 3:02. I'm going to try to see if I can get Chris Brown in today too, y'all. All right, let's go to the King of Wands. And the King of Wands talks about estate owner or manager. Didn't I tell you motherfuckers? I said she's a smart motherfucker. Didn't I say that? It says estate owner or manager, and it says wise, education, pillar of the community, okay, devoted, loyal, good, conscious, can be strict and harsh if necessary, okay? So the potential of her outcome, it don't even matter what any of this says, because at the end of the day, it's at the bottom of the deck. It's the King of Wands, okay? I want to peek and see what's up under there. I'm not going to tell you what that is. Okay, let me peek. What's up under there? Okay, what's up under there? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, I cannot breathe. See, that's the thing. See, Patreon be knowing the shit that be going on after the readings. Cause y'all don't be doing the shit be funny, dude. I'm gonna give y'all a little insight, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of times, I'll check the cards and be like, damn, I should have said that on video. Damn, I should have said that on video. You feel me? Patreon doesn't get to see, the video, but they hear everything. They hear everything that happens before I start the reading with the video, during, and then fucking after. So Patreon would know what comes after this card. So I'm going to be nice to y'all today. Didn't I say there's going to be some type of change? You know what? I can't even say that. You know what? The card is right here, okay? I'm just going to show you. There's going to be some type of change when it comes to the Two of Cups, okay? More water energy. Well, what type of change, Shay? I don't know. It just happened to be the Five of Cups. And we all know the Five of Cups isn't good. But we're going to leave it right there. And with Patreon, we can't give them everything, can we? No, we cannot. Shit. But we will find out what comes after that, y'all, okay? Okay. Anyway, let's see what's up under here, y'all. I'm going to stop fucking around. All right. So, we're talking about, the first card is going to be the past cycles that's ending. So what past cycles is ending for her? Oh my God. Damn. You know what? Don't even do that, Shay. So the past cycles that's ending for her, it says spy, observer, okay? It talks about intelligence, vigilance, okay? Examination, indiscretion, okay? Surprise, the unknown, the unseen, the unexpected, the stealthy, the cunning, the outspoken, sometimes at any cost, but skillful at handling controversy. Bullshit ain't about nothing. Bullshit ain't about... Man, listen. And I know motherfuckers be like, but if you go back and look at all the readings I have done on Rihanna, if you just go back and look at them, because I get a lot of requests for Rihanna and Chris Brown. That's why Chris Brown coming up next. This is not nothing that's new to me. Could be news to you. You see, we're talking about what past cycles is ending for her. And we have the Connive of Swords. And what it says, the cycles that's finna end for her is spy. Who the fuck spying on you, Riri? Who the fuck been observing you? You ain't finna spy on me. You not finna be observing me. Oh, you intelligent motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? All that's finna come to an end. Oh, you vigilant. You examining everything in discretion. Oh, yeah, surprise me. You done surprised me, you know what I'm saying? But all that shit finna come to an end. The unknown is finna be known. The unseen is about to be seen. The unexpected, I've been expecting it, and the motherfucker who, I don't mean to call you a motherfucker, I call everybody a motherfucker, this is a good thing, probably know too, who be requesting the readings, you feel me, because I know she follows Rihanna, she got to, Selty, you know what I'm saying, Connie, all that Connie shit finna get ready to come to an end. Oh, you want to be an outspoken motherfucker, and sometimes at all costs, but then you skillful at handling controversy. You skillful at that shit. All that shit finna come to an end, bro, sis. We talking the first card, what did I say? What past cycles is getting ready to end? All of that is finna get ready to end. Whatever all of that is. I ain't gonna say a word. Nope, I'm not saying shit. Now, what is the present energy? When it comes to these tarot cards, what is the present energy? Fuck! I keep telling you. And I think didn't I say earlier today, I think I was like, Scorpio is the death card, I believe. And then we got this 10, and we had this 13 over here. I said, what beats the devil? Her card's been talking about being in alignment. I said she's going through some type of transformation. She's going through some type of rebirth. In order for that to happen, the present energy has to be the death card. It has to be. Death is all about transformation. This is Scorpio energy. She is a water sign, y'all. And all I know. If I'm not mistaken, I think I'm just putting it out there, but I think ASAP Rocky is either he's a Libra or he's a Gemini. I don't know which one, okay? But what I do know is that he's an air sign, because I done a reading on him as well. So I just don't know which one. I forget. Hell, I'm gonna forget this reading when I get done doing it. I don't remember none of this shit. You know, I know people be leaving comments, and I'll be like, okay, because I don't remember what the fuck I be done said. Once I stop the video, that's that, y'all. I don't know what the fuck come out my mouth, all right? All right. But I think ASAP Rocky is either a Libra or a Gemini, one of the two. All right. So the current energy, the present energy is the death card, y'all. We talked about the current energy that she was in, celestial alignment. And we had the ether cord, cutting something off. You know what I'm saying? The change. And then remember, when I just removed Mars right here, emotions, we have change. All right. Shout out to the young lady who requested this reading again. I appreciate you. You know that. So let's talk about the creative rebirth. So what is the creative rebirth for her? Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. I ain't even got to turn the page. We still on the right page here. Oh, I never turned the page. Ain't that some shit? When I saw the death card, I just automatically knew what the death card was about. Scorpio energy is transformation, you know what I'm saying? It's major arcana. You know. We're talking about the present energy. Now we're talking about the creative rebirth. Now peep game, y'all. 8 of Swords. Okay. The creative rebirth. This is what popped out. This is more air energy coming out at the 8 of Swords, y'all. Let's talk about what the 8 of Swords says. Contradiction, criticism, reprimand, crisis, temporary difficulties, blame, scandal, trauma that can be healed, though. trauma that can be healed, swamped by details, being pent or trapped, a dark night of the soul, man, understanding the power of fear, the mental void and paralysis created through fear. Beliefs and thoughts can be changed. This is the creative rebirth for her. All of this shit this Eight of Swords just talked about. Whatever had her in this Eight of Swords energy, she finna make something out of this. This is, you know how people be like, oh, I was going through this and I made this most beautiful song or some shit like that. It's something to that extent, y'all. She got a whole story to tell. How she finna tell the story, only time will tell. If you don't know. If you ain't put it all together already. Anyway, let's go to the emotional balance. What is the emotional balance for Rihanna? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. That sounded so evil, didn't it? I didn't mean to laugh like that, y'all. The emotional balance for her, power of the mind, y'all. How we gonna get, y'all saw me shuffle those cards, how we gonna get the Eight of Swords right next to the Nine of Swords? Air energy, okay? Listen, I didn't even have to turn the page. Shit, that's probably why I never turned it in the first place. We still on the same page. We're talking about her emotional balance. Power of the mind, y'all. That third eye. Good faith, integrity, busy mind, suspicious, fear, despair, shame, misery, anxiety regarding a loved one. She's learning how to balance all of that out as opposed to being ashamed of it. Now listen to number 8. We got to go back to number 8 so you can understand number 9. Contradiction. That's number 8. Contradiction, criticism, reprimand, crisis, difficulties, temporary difficulties, blame, scandals, traumas that can be healed, swamped by details, being pinned or entrapped. Okay? A dark night of the soul, understanding the power of fear, the mental void and paralysis created through fear, beliefs and thoughts that can be changed. The emotional balance, knowing the power of the mind, the third eye, good faith, integrity. The mind is gonna always be busy. It's gonna be like, you know, sometimes it plays tricks on you, you feel me? But you got to be able to balance that shit out. Like, okay, so like a lot of times, I'll see words and shit on the paper, but I have to work really, really hard to say the word itself. But it be like in my head, and what I'm saying, it be different. But I try to balance it out. Like if it doesn't make sense, if my brain can catch it real quick, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's not right. And you know, I try to fix it. And it's the same way with numbers. I know that this number is this, but my head is saying that it's that. So I have to figure out a way how to balance that shit out, like really, really fucking quickly, you know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker don't look weird all the fucking time. It's okay to look weird sometimes, but not all the fucking time. So when you figure out how the mind works, you can balance it out. Okay. But if you don't know how to balance out your mind, it'll be busy and it'll be doing its own thing when you're supposed to be the one that's controlling your shit. So it's like she's figuring out how to balance it out. You know, it's no different than a motherfucker saying you this, you that, and then you believe it. You know what I'm saying? You not balanced out. Oh, motherfucker, you can say whatever the fuck it is that you want to say, but I know what I am. I'm not going to be what you say that I am. That's a contradiction. No, 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 no. I will not put that conviction on myself. Hell to the no. No, 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 no. So she's learning how to balance those emotions out. And at one point in time, she couldn't because remember, she felt as if her feelings was something that she should be ashamed of. But she's learning how to work through it. You know what I'm saying? She's learning how to deal with it. All right. Let's go to the hidden influence. What is the hidden influence? Wow. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. All right. Now I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to y'all. All right. So the hidden influence, we have the Six of Coins. Now, whenever I see this card, I always think about give and take, things being balanced out properly. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about the hidden influence, right? Right, Shay. Good financial trends on the up and up, caring act, generosity, charity, benefactor, paying attention, being vigilant, desires, and then we have illusions, envy, jealous, paying debts, or bail. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? For the Six of Coins to turn up as the hidden influence, that's wild to me. That is wild because the Six of Coins is all about balance, give and take, doing your share, your part, your half. It's an equal give and take. But that is the hidden influence. There is no equal give and take. There is no balance. That's the hidden influence. Motherfuckers may think, whoever motherfuckers is, may think that everything is balanced out, but no. No. No, 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 no. A motherfucker is, has desires that are illusional, envy, jealous, paying debts, or bail. What do you want from me? What do you want me to do about it? You know, I can't, the cards say what they say, man. And I interpret them just the way that it is. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't make it, comfortable. I can't make it comfortable. It is what it is. Well, what's the challenge? Go, Riri. Yep. Yep. What's the challenge, baby girl? The Four of Swords. Mental security. Retreat. Rest. Peace. Good organization of ideas. Practical spirit. Limiting of rational thoughts. Scientific rigidity. This is the challenge. But I get it. You're going to be all right. You is going to be all right. It's Four of Swords. More air energy. It's fucked up. What is the potential outcome? Of course, the Tower. Why wouldn't it be with all of this shit here? The potential outcome is the Tower. And the Tower talks about house of God, disruption, explosion from a earthy paradise, divine wrath, punishment of pride, losses, rivals that destroy, bankruptcies, plans, ruins, need to start over again. Cut the cord. Change, celestial alignment, strength, achieving, naked. The potential outcome is a Tower moment. But here's the thing. Remember I said them people up there, they cool with it though. They cool with it though. Like, the wrath, what does it say? Then it says, house of God, it says disruption, explosion from an earthy paradise. The divine wrath. The divine wrath is, there's no, it is what it is. That's why I said it is what it is earlier. You know, like, spirit coming in and breaking some shit up. I'm sorry. Because one thing's for sure. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say one thing's for sure. But what I'm saying is, sometimes, you know, people, especially people who think they know everything that's going on with these celebrities, they think they know shit. I swear they be thinking they know so much shit. And I wouldn't know a motherfucking thing either if I didn't know how to interpret these cards the way that Shay interprets them. Not the way that your other tarot card readers do it. I do it the way that I do it. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers who really don't know, and because I've been doing these readings for her for at least, almost 2 years, I follow the storyline, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers who are basically simply just a fan who think they know everything that's going on with her, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker is only going to allow you to think what you want to think. You will never know the full story, and neither would I if it wasn't for these cards. I don't be up in motherfuckers' business like that because, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Whether motherfucker doing good, whether motherfucker doing bad, that's not gonna do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't keep up with shit like that. But what I'm saying is, when you are a tapped in tarot card reader, you can see behind what social media says. You can see behind all of that shit and take a deeper look into what's really going on. You can damn near feel the shit. But everybody, that ain't what, and you ain't brushed and walked past the motherfucker. But you know everything that's going on in these motherfuckers' life, dog. Hey, good for you. Hey, whatever makes you sleep good at night, whatever makes you come, son. Okay? But, it is what it is. Like I said, in actuality, a motherfucker really don't even need these cards. But you cannot go up to a motherfucker and say, hey, this, Boom. You can't go up to a motherfucker and say no shit like that to nobody. They'll think you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you will be dead on, though. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. So the cards better help explain what the situation is. And if you can look deep and see what's going on, this shit is as plain as day. But of course a motherfucker ain't gonna put that out there because a motherfucker don't wanna look stupid. Motherfucker don't wanna, you know what? Just shut up, shit. Just keep reading the cards. All right, Leon. So, remember we started with this card right here. So, this is the potential outcome. But as I said, once I saw this, remember I said regardless of what this say, motherfucker's still gonna be good at the end of the day. You know. So let's go on over because I cannot believe I am already an hour in, past an hour. And this is only the third deck going on the fourth deck. This is fucking crazy. All right. It's finna move fast now, y'all. These are the wisdom of Tula. And I just want to know, what is Rihanna's soul or inner voice or spiritual truth? What is her soul's inner voice or her spiritual truth? That's crazy that I said that. I said all of this shit, and then that's what we finna figure out with these cards. Oh my God. There's no way, bro. I swear, y'all, I shuffle these cards up. Damn. Her, Rihanna's soul, inner voice, or her spiritual truth. I cannot make it up, y'all. It's beautiful the way that it is. Like, wow, it's crazy to me. Yup, new beginnings, because she has a new perspective. She's looking at things differently. This is like hangman energy, perspective, looking at things differently. She looked at things differently, which is why she's going to have a new beginning. This is what this has been saying, y'all. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you something else. I did a reading for Rihanna, and I was like, man, this ain't good. Something bad going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I probably did the reading like 9 months prior or some shit like that. And then the crazy thing about it, that's when she had that, it was talked about a shooting at her house or some shit like that. Now, the way I had interpreted it was like it was going to be some shit that you couldn't come back from, you know what I'm saying? I remember saying that. I said, something going to happen that you can't come back from, you know what I'm saying? Now, she wasn't, I guess what social media said, she wasn't at home or whatever when the shit happened. But whatever that was, I had picked up on it at least 9 months prior or 7 months. I can't remember when I did the reading, but I had picked up on some dangerous shit, y'all. I'm telling you. Then the next thing you know, boom. Yep. Short synergy. Yep. Synergy. Perspective and synergy, y'all. Here we go. One card, please. I don't know if I should have tucked that, but can I get one card? All right, Spirit. This is her inner voice, her spiritual truth, y'all. This is so funny to me. All right. Authenticity. This is her inner voice and her spiritual truth. Authenticity. Let's read it. Where's the book? Oh, it's hiding up under here. All right. pretty sure these go in alphabetical order. Yes, thank God, because I'm not going to be looking all through the fucking book, y'all. Let's talk about what it says. Damn! Wait. I said they go in order, y'all. Look, at the bottom of the deck, we have applause. Man, she need a standing ovation on that thing. She need a standing ovation. Let's read it. Authenticity. This is, we're talking about her soul's inner voice, her spiritual truth. And this is what is, ooh, it's a lot. Oh, shit. Here we go. Bear with me, y'all. Tula's love for 7 has endured the test of time because it is built on a solid foundation of authenticity and honesty. It says honesty. Honesty does not mean using brutal candor as a weapon that can often hurt more than help, nor is authenticity an excuse to act without regards of a sensibility and feelings of others. Authenticity is born when you ask others for what you want and need without reliance on the other for personal completion. It develops naturally when you know your own beliefs, your ideas, your standards, and your expectations, and when you can hold those values as you move down your path without judgment of others. Tula and 7 are each comfortably willing to be wrong, to fail, and to follow their internal compass. Although Tula and 7 are independent of each other, they are also profoundly joined at the level of their hearts. They do not require each other's constant presence, nor has disappearance in others' needs. Their individual wholeness, which is beautiful product of living an authentic life, is one of the ways they offer each other. Their authenticity is an intimate experience. If this card chosen you, consider plans in your life where the integrity of being fully authentic in others can increase the love and respect between you. The relationships, some of most meaningful rewards of our lives. The relationships are some of the most meaningful and rewarding of our lives. Authenticity. Her spiritual truth, her soul's inner voice. Authenticity. And remember, I said, if you follow me, I normally do 9 cards. I did 7 fucking cards today. Not 9. 7. Authenticity. Tula and 7. Authenticity is, when it comes to your relationship, is it being portrayed with the truth? Is it being portrayed? Is it authentic? This is the card that came out for her soul's inner voice, her spiritual truth. It could have been any card. You feel me? And then I said, thank God these cards go in order. Alphabetical order. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have applause. Standing ovation, okay? Motivation, okay? Let's talk about what applause have to say. I'm gonna just take this card so I can read it. And then we got teacher. Wow. And it's a woman, and a little girl right here. And both of them are holding crystal balls. I am not going to teach minds to be in an authentic, to not be in a relationship that is authentic. I'm not going to teach. This is a little girl right here. It could have been a dog. It could have been a boy. But this is a little girl. Both of them are holding a crystal ball. I will not allow minds. I will teach mine to do better, be better, authenticity. Um, Applause. It says, Tula loves to share her beautiful light with the whole world. This is crazy. Any card could have came out, y'all. Um, Rihanna is known, I'm pretty sure, throughout the whole world. Tula loves to share her beautiful light with the whole world. But she also recognized her self-appreciation is more important than the widespread acclaims and public whew, acceptance, y'all. Let me read that to y'all again. Tula loves to share her beautiful light with the whole world, but she also recognized her self-appreciation is more important than the widespread acclaims and public acceptance. So what this says is basically, yeah, I don't mind sharing my light, which is her acting, her singing. I don't mind sharing that. But the most important thing is what it says. Her self-appreciation is more important than widespread acclaims and public acceptance. I got to be able to accept myself. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't mind sharing my gift with you. I don't mind sharing my life with you when it comes to my talents, because this is my gift. But I don't need your acceptance, your approval for what I do and how I do it. She's learning to live her truth and not give a fuck what nobody else got to say about it. As I tell people all the time, if you're doing good in life, they're going to talk about you. If you're doing bad in life, they're going to talk about you. So just do you. Just do you, man. Enjoy the spotlight that her radiance often creates. She is also highly aware that she is not defined by appreciation or lack thereof, okay, from others. Knowing this supports her to enjoy the applause she sometimes receives for what is a reminder that each of us is equally beautiful, marvelous, and unconditionally deserving of love, appreciation, and applause. Each of us is deserving of unconditional love, love without a limit. Don't love me because of I'm this big motherfucker in this spotlight. No. Love me for who I am. Appreciate me for who I am. Not because of what the world see me as. Appreciate me because you right here with me. You know me when the doors is closed. You know what I bring to the table when the doors is closed. Appreciate me for that. Love me for that. Not because of what it is that I can do for you. It's bigger than that, man. Love me unconditionally. Don't take advantage of my heart. Don't have me out here looking stupid. It says, selecting this card is no accident. Use it to remind yourself that you can stand each day in every moment in the spotlight of the unwavering love and the complete acceptance that this is the very the very essence. See what I'm saying, y'all? This shit look crazy. Of spirit, God, the universe, or whatever is the source of perfect love for you. You deserve it, not only for your accomplishments, see, but also for merely being who you are. You are always enough. Y'all know I don't even use this deck like this. I got over 70 motherfucking decks. So I can't remember half of this shit on these cards. Hell, I can't remember half of the shit that I said 2 minutes ago. Oh, that's it? You deserve it, not only for your accomplishments, but also for merely being who you are. I had said that before we even got over here, and you know I can't see it beforehand because I got to move it down like this. For real. I'm getting old, y'all. Don't pay me no attention. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. All right. Let's use the hip hop, baby. Let's use the hip hop. This is the hip hop Queen's Oracle cards right here, y'all. Let's see, because I don't really never use it. Look, y'all. There you go. This is what I'm finna use right quick. All right. It's got Mary J. Blige on the cover, Lil' Kim, Cardi B, and Left Eye on the cover. And then at the bottom, it got Lauryn Hill. And then it got Nicki Minaj. And then it got Megan Thee Stallion. I was thinking about maybe I should do a reading on Megan Thee Stallion. It'll be my second reading on Megan if I do one. I was thinking about it, but ain't nobody requested, so I probably won't. I got other shit going on. But anyway, I want to just use these cards to see what her confidence is right now, her attitude is right now, her feminine power of expression via these hip hop queen oracle cards. That's why I'm using them, okay? At the bottom of the deck, beautiful. We got Aaliyah. Aaliyah is at the bottom of the deck, okay? That's what's up. I did a reading on Aaliyah too, y'all, a while back. But anyway, let's see what her energy is, you know what I'm saying? Her power of expression, her confidence, her attitude, her persona. Let's see what that persona is, that energy of that persona right now. So with Aaliyah being at the bottom of the deck, that just lets me know how much we've been talking about the divine and being in alignment. And for this card to be at the bottom of the deck, it says Aaliyah and it says angel. So didn't I say them people up there? Yep. Yep. And then we got Kalani and superstition. Woohoo! Superstition. Kalani. Kalani. Here we go. Spirit, what is the feminine power that Rihanna is in when it comes to her confidence, her persona, and her attitude? It would be hot sugar if I put this card and it was actually Rihanna, because Rihanna is actually in this deck too. But that would be some hot shit. I'd throw the whole motherfucking deck up in the air and make it rain like money. Okay? Like, if it was, that should be tripped out if she showed up via this card, though. But anyway, let's see what's at the bottom. I mean, let's see what it is. Ha! See, y'all just saw me shuffle. We got Kalani again. Superstition. Let's go to it. What is at the bottom of the deck? Ambition. Okay, I don't know who Drizzy is, and I'm sorry, but I don't know who she is, y'all. But I think it's very fitting because her whole reading has been all about change and motion, movement, things of that nature, having strength, authority, you know what I'm saying, your feelings, and ambition. She's in that mode, you know what I'm saying? Ambition. Okay? At the end of the day. All right? So let's read what it says with Kalani. Ooh, I turned to it pretty quick. Next to that is Cash Doll. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot. Okay. It says, you'll be hard pressed. You'll be hard pressed to find a career trajectory as interesting as Kalani's. Starting in a teen band called Pop Life in the Bay Area, Native left the group and released a collection of mixtapes showcasing harmonies with hip-hop slant. A skillful flaunt by a selective few, as her star ascended, Kalani confronts all the pitfalls of fame, often publicly. Those visible trials gave her room to be more open as an artist, speaking on infidelity. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Infidelity, depression, emotional abuse, and even identifying as a queener recording artist and mother. Queener. They are layers of Kalani's story, yet she remained an open book. Sometimes you don't know hot the stove is until you touch it, but you don't have to spend your life showing off a bunch of burns. The Kalani card is a sign. Do not pass go, whether in love, friendship, or career. Whatever your gut instinct signals you for a reason, resist the extreme being so overly cautious that you're paralyzed and unable to make a move. Be thoughtful in your actions, and if something doesn't feel right, then it's probably not. Bullshit ain't about nothing. I can see through all of that, Maybelline. I'm trying to tell you. Ambition. You don't know her motherfucking story. Not until she decides to tell you what the fuck is really going on. She's tapping into her Kalani energy right now, bro. Sis. For real. All this card is saying when it comes to her confidence, her persona, her attitude, I got a story to tell. But for a while, I couldn't tell you my story because I was afraid of judgment and what motherfuckers would say about me and why and how. But you know what? I don't give a fuck no more. What this girl Kalani just said, I ain't even know this shit about Kalani, dude. Just because, what say, you done touched the stove and that bitch burn and it's hot, you don't have to wear those scars, those burns. You don't have to wear them like that. Honor them bitches because you done made it through to the other fucking side. Tell your story. Fuck what a motherfucker gonna think about you. Tell your story, Riri. Tell your story. Because a motherfucker like me been reading it the whole time. I can see what other motherfuckers refuse not to see. That's why my circle be this big. Because I can read people too fucking quick. Like, I can tap into their energy too motherfucking quick. I know if you do pass go or not pass go, do not collect $200. God damn it, I know. I can't tell you how I know, but I just fucking know. I don't even know how the fuck I know, bro. Sis, I don't. This shit be crazy to me. I just think the creator, because it's a wonderful gift. It's a wonderful gift. It's like being a fucking fly on the wall, y'all. That's how this gift feels, to be like a fly on the wall. That's why a lot of times I just shut the fuck up. That's when I tell myself to shut the fuck up, because motherfuckers, if you can't see it, a lot of people are seeing and believing, and that's what fucked them up. Because if you're, I was raised as a Christian, but I'm not that anymore. I'm a spiritual person, but teach its own, no judgment. But Christianity always teach you about we walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? It's a few things that I take along with me from being raised as a Christian, you feel me? But it's a lot of stuff I do not. But yes, walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? Have faith. You know what I'm saying? Everything you see is not always what it is presented to be. Smoke screens and mirrors. I just have a gift where I can see past the bullshit. Took me many years to see past the bullshit. You know, it's this one tarot card reader, and they had said tarot card readers can't read their own cards when it comes to their own life. And for a while, I would agree with that until I learned better. Okay, until I learned better. And the reason why it's so hard for a tarot reader to read their own cards, when it comes to their own life, their own situation, because they're humans at the end of the day, and it's still everyday life things that they deal with once this camera go off. But see, once this camera go off, you have to be, well, you don't have to be, but we have some tarot readers who doing right in life, you know what I'm saying? And when you doing right in life, you can read your own cards. You can understand them. You can see bullshit a fucking mile away. Yes, the fuck you can. But if you ain't in alignment like you supposed to be, then you ain't gonna be able to see it. It's easier to read cards for other people because there is no emotional connection to them. But when you are emotionally and mentally connect with your own self, then you can read your cards and you can understand them and you can see shit coming a mile away. But if you're drinking and then you're smoking and then you're fucking and you're doing all of these different distractions of the world, you know, you're gonna be fucked up. And I'm not saying you can't drink. I'm not saying you can't smoke. I'm not even saying you can't fuck. What I am saying is that you have to be in alignment. Your body has to be strong and your body has to be pure. You still human. As long as they're balanced, you will be able to read your own cards when it comes to your own self. Okay? Yeah, I just had to say that shit. You better say that. I'm not gonna shut up about that one. I'm gonna say the truth about that one. Because I used to think that too. And I can say that because I wasn't in alignment. I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not fucking. I can read my shit very well. Shit, I just read my shit yesterday. And it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I wanted to share it with y'all and do a reading for you guys using the same cards. And I probably still will do it because it was so beautiful. I was in this bitch crying and everything. But, yeah, I might still do it for y'all. Yeah, because that's what the shit I like to do. Share those good times, you know. But anyway, let's go on to, ooh, should I read The Ambition? Yes, I should. Because obviously it's going to be at least 2 hours, so I might as well fucking read it, okay? We want to turn right to it. All right, hold on. Oh, it wasn't even that far away from each other. It says caution, Angus, reluctance, and fear. Those was the words at the top for the Kalani reading. Okay, I don't know if you can see. It might be a glare. But let's read Drizzy. I'm going to look Drizzy up so I can see who she is. But when it talks about ambition, the keywords are goal, success, and it says failure. Now let's read what it says about Drizzy. It says, Drizzy first entered the rap game. It was through Chicago's fair wealth drill rap scene. Oh, okay, she's from Chicago. Where the emerging artists shared stories and songs reflecting the dangerous neighborhoods where they thrived and survived. Drizzy remixed of the collaborated with Nicki Minaj and Chicago locals. Okay, Chirac. Okay, showed hip hop that a bright new artist was about to take over. However, the drill scene was boasted. Several male stars had only a selective few women, including Drizzy, Sasha Gohar, and Katie got bands. It was a limited space for the young artist whose music transcend the niche she was placed in. Drizzy quickly found her voice, refusing to be boxed in, setting out to conquer across industries from music and acting to fashion. Man, don't Rihanna do music and she acting and fashion. Talk about goals. Speaking of goals, Drizzy telling you it's time to set some new ones for yourself. My God. Resolutions aren't just for the New Year's, so write them down now and start plotting your next move. Didn't I tell you all she had been thinking about this shit all along? You are prepared to level up, but be aware, but be unsure, you are prepared to level up, but may be unsure how. Develop a step-by-step plan and a realistic milestone along the way. Remember, setting your expectations too high could be setting yourself up for disappointment, discouragement, and ultimately failure. If you drill into your mind that small steps will lead to greater ends, you will understand the value of having a plan. You know how the Benjamin Franklin saying goes, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. God damn, that's a drop down mic. I say that shit all the time. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Stop fucking with me, bro. Sis, I'm sorry, y'all. I know I say bro all the time, and I know a lot of females watch me. That's just how I talk. I swear. It's just how I talk, y'all. I swear. It's just my lingo. So for the females who watch it, I don't, that's just me. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry for being me, but that's just me. I got a lot of testosterone giving me and not enough estrogen. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry, y'all. For real. I'm more tapped into my masculine, and I would love to be tapped into my feminine just a little bit more. But it's all good. Okay? But I'm just keeping it a buck, you know what I'm saying? You have to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to not be yourself. You might as well. You got to be with yourself when this video go off. You got to be with yourself. So why pretend to be something that you're not? Y'all getting the real fucking Shay. And she crazy as fuck. But she fun as fuck. She down to earth. Not judgmental. I love everybody. I fuck with everybody until I find out you not to be fucked with. It's just that simple. Try to be cool with everybody. Like on everything. Now, let's move on down to, wait a minute. Yeah. Let's move on down to what her higher self wants her to know. What does Rihanna's higher self want her to know? And these is the Secret Soul Messenger Oracle cards. Okay. So here we go. What does her higher soul want her to know? Oh my God. That's crazy. I am not this hair. I am not this skin. I am the soul that lives within. Beneath the surface, looks can be deceiving. I told you. I told you. Of course, this is something that I think India Arie saying. I am not this hair. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I am not. This is what her inner voice is. Her higher self wants her to know. I am not this hair. I am not the skin. I am the soul that lives within. Beneath the surface, looks can be deceiving. And that's probably why I just said what the hell that I had just said. You got to be you, bro. Sis, you got to be you. Ain't no need to pretend to be something else, because a motherfucker gonna be able to see as soon as you change up. You can only pretend to be something that you're not for so long. You can only pretend to be something that you're not for so long. That's why when motherfuckers say the truth never change. The truth never change. But when a motherfucker lied, they forget what the lie is. So they add to it and all type of shit. But the truth remains the same. So ain't no need for me to pretend when I cut this fucking camera off that I'm still not this big, goofy, crazy motherfucker. I get on my kids' nerves. For real. Shit, they are probably more mature than I am. I'm like the big-ass kid in the house, like for real. On everything. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Shit. I had kids at a young age, you know what I'm saying? So I had to be a real grown-up, you feel me? Like, real grown-up. But now that all my kids are, like, fucking damn near grown, shit, it's time for me to, shit. Son? No. But look, y'all. Let's get back to Riri. But, yeah, that's what it says, man. This is what her higher self want her to know. Okay? Life is a balance of holding and go. What? Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady. Go with the flow. Do the right thing. Man. Hold on. That's crazy. Wow, split the deck. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady. Go with the flow. Do the right thing. That's what I'm saying. What else? What does Rihanna's higher self want her to know? That's wild. Let the water settle, and the stars will be mirrored in you. Take a break. Take time away. Take time away brings clarity. Yup. Yup. And we all know she's been away for a while. You know, motherfuckers don't even know, man. What's at the bottom? What you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent, meet with destiny. Wow. What you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, intent, meet with destiny. Wow, that's wild. That is wild. That is wild to me. Shut up, squeaky table. Look, y'all, just bear with me and my squeaky table. Because I got a lot of shit going on. They gonna have a whole new setup soon, y'all. So just bear with me. I'm working on shit. For y'all. Okay, for us. All right. So I want to use these cards. These are the Cosmic Insight. And I just want to use these cards to see what's happening behind the scenes when it comes to Rihanna. Okay. Spirit, what's happening behind the scenes when it comes to Rihanna? Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding, health issues could arise. Wow. This is what's going on the scenes. I'd say going on the scenes. This is what's happening behind the scenes. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding, health issues could arise. That's crazy. You can take whatever you want out of that. And I'm not even going to interpret it. I can't. Okay? I can, but I'm going to leave that for you. Make it fun. Okay? Make it fun for you. Based off of everything that these cards have said, and, well, what the cards have came out and how I have interpreted them, the Cosmic Insights, what's happening behind the scenes, honeymoon, health issues could arise. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. I bet. I fucking bet. All right. What's at the bottom? Community. Number 37. I want to use these cards right here. Just one card. And I want to know what is the current chapter of her life right now? Like the theme of her current chapter. We got community. Number 37. If I get one more motherfucking card, bro. The theme of her current life chapter, community, and then we got skulls with ending. Y'all finna see some shit that's finna go down. It's finna be some type of ending somewhere. Okay? When it comes to a chapter in her life, whatever that chapter may be. Okay? Can I get one card, please? For Rihanna. The theme of her current life chapter, please. I think that was The theme of her current life chapter. Energy. And then we got number 3, and it says patience. Energy. Have patience. What's up under there? Yup. You see it. It says disruption. It says have patience. And it says disruption is up under there. We already saw the tower. Ugh. So, when it comes to the theme of her current life chapter, we got power lines. And let's see, we got power lines. Did I show you? And it says, energy. You're gonna need a little book marker. Energy constantly flows through power lines and provides a vital resource that is easy to take for granted. It's just there. Think of energy in the same way as it runs through your body. It is important to take note of how you feel and when you are energetically and where you are energetically. Do you feel tired, overactive? This could be a sign of an imbalance that could easily lead to a burnout and a loss of your own power. On the other hand, proper rest and energy work can balance and recharge you. This card is also a reminder that energy is ever present and connects us all. Surround yourself with those who complement and reciprocate your energy. You may also be the source of empowerment for others, which can lead to fulfilling connections. Energy is tricky, so what you may be feeling may not be your own. It is important to check in with yourself to be able to make the distinction, following the flow as it crisscrosses your body like power lines through a city block or on a country road. It says additional meaning. Beware of burnouts. Look into energy healing, mood swings, and energy boost. This is the current chapter when it comes to her life. It's rather deep when you think about it. Rather deep when you think about it. Let's get to the Kipper. I want to ask 2 questions. I want to know what's grounding her in the physical world, and I want to know what's shifting in her material life. So what's grounding her in the material world, and what's shifting in her material life. Damn. If we get community coming out in this bitch again. Community done came out twice, y'all. So you're gonna see it. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna know. All right? Oh my God. What's grounding her in the physical world and what's shifted in her material world? I split the deck. We have community and we have main male. It's 40. Can I get 1 card for Rihanna? What's grounding her in the physical world? And what's shifting in her material life? Can I get 1 card for what's grounded in her physical world? Whoa. So, um, what's grounded in her physical world is gift. Okay. I'm going to read that to you in a minute. And then we got main male again. See, I was getting ready to look. Main male, number 14, message of concern. What I was finna ask is, what's shifting in her material life? What's shifting in her material life, Spirit, please? You see that? At the bottom of the deck, we got number 25, and it talks about high honors. So, these two cards came out, you saw it. What's shifting in her material life? We got concern, and we got prison. Let's talk about number 17. Okay, so this is what's grounding her in the physical world. When we got gift, it says this is a very positive card, an enabling card. While the significators relax in the family room by a cozy fire and surprise is present, this card means gift, aid, support, resources, rescue, and that beautiful word, joy again. It is usually exactly what you need. This powerful card has the ability to soften the blow of nearby challenging ones. It also reveals a interesting timing unique to Kipper, represented by the next holiday of any sorts or birthday. Generally, I use it to stand for winter, Christmas, or Yule. Be open to the support of others. Be receptive to small positive gestures or a proposal. This card can indicate a new job, offer, a promotion, or helpfulness. It's also an announcement of gesture of reconciliation or even a declaration of love. This gift embrace the opportunities. This is a very lucky card that can take the edge off of nearby negative cards. It stands for happiness, praise, profit, recognition, or an actual gift. Near the significator, it's even stronger. There is no downside to this card. It indicates a time frame around the next holiday or celebration. So the next holiday, y'all, is Mother's Day. And it's crazy because I fucking forgot that till my mom said something. But the next holiday is Mother's Day. The next celebration, I don't know. Today is the that Met Gala. The Met Gala is today. That could be considered a celebration depending on who you're talking to. I actually did a 3-hour reading on that. That was so fucking crazy. But this card, number 17, the gift, it says next to whatever card it is, you know what I'm saying? It basically trumps that. All right, so this is what it's next to. Concern, imprisonment. And I guess it do trump it because at the bottom of the deck, remember, we had high honors. Oh, high honors. And then look, child. Wow. I cannot believe it's 2 fucking hours, man. I am not doing Chris Brown. Shut up, Patreon. I know I said it was 4:24. No, y'all, I can't. I'm tired. All right. Let's see. These are the Lover Oracle cards. And I just want to use these cards to see the energy surrounding her relationship with A$AP Rocky. Of course, we would have to pull one card for him. Why wouldn't we? If I could go back in time, I would handle... Oh, my God. This is crazy to me. Because I pre-shuffled these cards. I swear I got... God, my witness, I shuffled these cards before the reading. If God be my witness, take my gift away. If a nigga lying. This is crazy. How these cards are playing out like this. I be tripping, y'all. Y'all think... I don't be expecting none of this. I be tripping out how these cards be playing out, man. And here's the crazy part. I don't even think I've been doing this for 3.5 years. And when I started off, I used to track it day 1, day 2 of my tarot card journey. You should go check it out. I swear, I was tracking, and you can see from day 1 to how advanced I have become since day 1. This shit is crazy, y'all. To see how I have changed since I've been doing tarot cards. It's crazy. It's only been 3.5 years, y'all. But this is the Lover's Oracle. And the energy surrounding her relationship with A$AP Rocky. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. That's weird to me. Not weird of what it's saying, but just the fact that it's right here. That's crazy to me. It's crazy to me how all of these cards play out. I have to let you go to find myself. Man. Can I get the energy surrounding her relationship with A$AP Rocky, please? Just one card. We don't need all of that. Oh my God. When it comes to the energy surrounding her relationship with A$AP Rocky, I wish to be like you. I wish to be like you. Y'all should check out that reading that I did on A$AP. The energy that's surrounding her relationship when it comes to A$AP Rocky, I wish to be like you. Okay. I can't talk to you right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We almost done, y'all. See, this is what I mean when I say how these cards play out. This is what I mean when I say how the cards play out. You see what it says. And I just said, okay, look, y'all. Let me put that right there so you can see it. I can't talk to you right now. This is what I mean when I say how the cards play out. Communicate clearly. Communicate clearly. I'm finna use these cards to ask about clarification or timing when it comes to this reading that I just did. I can't talk to you right now. Why you can't talk to nobody right now? This is your relationship. Shouldn't you be able to talk? Want to know why? Because the motherfucker don't know how to communicate clearly. You see all these goddamn swords out here. Who are the swords in the connection? I know. You know what? Where my phone at? Where's my fucking phone at? I know he's up. I know he. Let me see. Wait, let's ask for a song. What is ASAP Rocky's zodiac sign? Come on, say something. Motherfucker. Libra.
ASAP Rocky is a Libra, born October 3rd, 1988. He's known for his creative flair, charm, and stylishness, traits typical of Libras.
So he's a Libra. Okay, so I knew he was some type of air sign. I said Libra or Gemini. I just didn't know which one. So swords in air signs, communication is vital. Communication is vital. As an air sign, you have to be able to communicate clearly in your relationship. If you cannot achieve that, you have absolutely nothing. Well, that's pretty much with anybody, but I'm just saying, even more so when it comes to a Libra, when it comes to communication. The communication has to be balanced out. It has to be balanced. Because one motherfucker could say this and another motherfucker can say that. But if the message isn't received properly, because the motherfucker ain't on balance, it's gonna fuck everything up. Homie ain't balanced out properly. How you gonna wish to be? Why? Okay, let's be, okay, I can be positive. Maybe I wish to be like you is saying your, that don't make it no better, Shay. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Let's just keep it moving because it's already 2 hours. But clearly communicate. Okay. But anyway, can I get some clarity or timing regarding this reading, please? I can't breathe. Oh, God. Within the next few weeks, I split the deck, within the next few weeks, and peep game, I have had no coffee today. I have had no monsters this morning. No. This is me. Just imagine if I did have some coffee or a monster, though. Shit, this reading would have been turned smooth the fuck out. Anyway, Spirit, when it comes to this overall reading, can I get a card regarding clarification or timing, please? Clarification or timing, please. Not the right time. I guess not, because it said within a few weeks. Shit, I guess it's not the right time, because didn't it say within a few weeks? Shit. Woo. Be assertive. That's all this reading been talking about. Be assertive. Damn. Go, Riri. Oh! See what I'm saying? Okay, it didn't say within the next few weeks. Or did it say within the next few weeks? I can't remember. But within the next few months. I can't remember which one it said. I mean, I just can't, y'all. My fucking head. I told you I don't be remember shit. But I know it said within the next something. So it could have been this one, within the next few months. Or it could have said within the next few weeks. I don't even know if it's within the next few weeks in this deck. I don't know. But I know whatever the card I had just read, that motherfucker said within the next something. And at the bottom of the deck, we have within the next few months. So I don't know if the card just reappeared or whatever the case may be. But god damn. That's crazy. That's what I be talking about, y'all. I can't make this shit up. They just do what they do. You can't, man. Lad, we finna close out this reading, because goddamn. I'm sorry, Chris Brown. I got you tomorrow morning. I can't do it right now, y'all. I can't. It's 2 hours, man. A nigga need to conserve all her energy, man. For real. So to get ready to close out this reading for Rihanna, and once again, shout out to the person who requested it. I appreciate you. So this is the final message from Spirit. Enchanted. It's at the bottom of the deck. Enchanted. Yup. Avoid the drama. Avoid the drama, Riri. Avoid the drama. What else, Spirit? What else for Riri? What you want her to know? Oh, you want to know why? Because you have to forgive yourself for being in a situation that you know you shouldn't have been in. Even if it ain't talking about her relationship with A$AP Rocky. Even if it ain't talking about that. Whatever this change is, obviously she was in this for a while, whatever it is. So my point is, Spirit wants you to know that forgiveness, you have to forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you have to forgive the person who did whatever they did. Okay? Forgiveness is, like I always tell people, forgiveness is not for that person. It's for you. Okay? I forgive him, but I ain't gonna forget. Well, then what's the fucking point of forgiving him? That's stupid. I dislike people who say that. You might as well not even forgive the motherfucker then. I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget. What you're supposed to do is learn from the situation. But as long as you keep remembering about the shit that happened, you still ain't learned. Because you're supposed to rise above all the bullshit, the drama. Because if you keep going back to it, how's you going to move forward? Man, I don't even be done remember why the fuck I don't fuck with people. You know, I'll be like, damn, why don't we used to be so What happened? Because when I say I forgive a motherfucker, I truly forgive a motherfucker. But then obviously they obviously don't be in my life or whatever. But then I'd be like, damn, what happened with, such and such? I ain't heard from him in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because I truly be done forgave them for whatever reason why they ain't in my life. And then I'd be like, oh, that's right. Okay. Shit be weird. So we gonna read it. And then we gonna go. This is full moon. Yeah, I learned to just, instead of just trying to find the shit, just go to the fucking book and look for it. The full moon shit. So, forgiveness. Wait, is this the right book? Yes, it's the right book. Full moon. And I can't seem to find it. So hopefully it's in alphabetical order. I think it is. Here we... Damn it, I just saw it. Here we go. Found it. Okay. I was too happy about that. Oh, shit. I was too happy about that one. All right. Forgiveness. You need to be more forgiving of someone, or maybe it's you that needs the forgiveness. Either way, hold on, y'all. Either way, what you need to know when you draw this card is whatever you want can come your way, but you have to move through forgiveness first. Resentments cause energetic blockage. Maybe you need to forgive a partner or a parent, and once you do, you'll magically release something that is currently blocking your way forward. The full moon is perfect for emotional release as all your energies rise to the surface. All the better for you to face up to them. Forgiving someone doesn't mean what happened is okay, but it doesn't mean you're ready to move on. What the fuck? Forgiving someone doesn't mean what happened is okay, but it does mean you're ready to move on. See how I have to repeat that shit? Explore the ideas in relation to whatever you're asking about, or take them as a general guide. The situation you're asking about will be healed for all once you let go of the rancor and bitterness. There are no guarantees as to the outcome, but forgiveness will be a step in the right direction. And either way, you'll feel better. Emotional meaning of this card. Don't get too crazy, okay? Release resistance. It's time to move on. This is the perk of the peak of the situation. Breathe through dramas. Then we have a card that said avoid drama. Now it's talking about breathe through drama. Additional, I said about this symbol, life hardly gets any crazier than it does at the supercharged full moon. Get out under the moon's beam and soak it up. But remember to breathe through any emotional explosions. Man, I'm trying to tell you, Spirit, that's a beautiful way to close out this reading. Because of all this shit, man. All right. That has been the requested reading for Rihanna regarding her current energy and what's been going on with her. All right. Remember, anybody can request a reading. It can be on anybody. Somebody just requested a reading for a tennis player. I definitely love the different energies that's coming in via these requests. Give me time. I got 8 readings prepared to drop, not drop, but that I need to do. They all lined up. And then after those 8, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 more to do. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. And I did just count on my fingers. So I got a lot of shit to do. So don't think that those who have requested the readings that I forgot about y'all, but it's always a first come, first serve. So I do them in the order that the person that you guys request them in. So as long as you got them eyeballs on there and it's like I see you and I got you, you are in the queue for me to do your reading. It's just if you can see on the comments where Rihanna is at, then you'll know who coming up next. So it's Chris Brown after that, and a whole bunch of okay Patreon, damn, like because Patreon already know who all up next. All right, shit, my bad. Yeah, you gotta keep something for Patreon. Don't be telling everybody. Yeah, and you can enjoy for free. You don't have to pay for the paid content. I got a lot of shit up there that's free. I got a lot of content over there that's free, but obviously the paid shit is a little bit more juicy, dare I say. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. Appreciate you. Be good to yourselves, and thank you.